Part of the WCCO commitment to covering campaign 2024 is hearing from you, the voters.
What's driving you to vote and what issues do you care about most? Starting today, Esme Murphy is using voters' voices to break down what really matters.
And of course, Esme joins us now. I know you are talking with voters in Anoka, and there's a specific reason why you went there, right?
We're trying to find key places. We chose Anoka because it's one of the few counties that could decide who wins Minnesota. It is a Republican stronghold. In 2016, Donald Trump shocked the experts when he almost won Minnesota, losing to Hillary Clinton by just 1.5%. That year, Trump carried Anoka by nearly 10%. But in 2020, he lost Minnesota to Joe Biden by 7%. That year, Trump carried Anoka County by just 1.9%. That's a nearly 8% drop in support for Trump in Anoka County from 2016 to 2020. Now, if Donald Trump and Republicans are going to win Minnesota, they have to do well in Anoka County. And when we talked to voters there, we found a lot of support for the former president. In Anoka, Main Street is still quaint. The U.S. flag flies with the POW flag. The Rum River runs strong, and at Crown Bakery, so do the opinions.
It's a hands down Trump over Biden.
Bud Holtz is a retiree and a fierce Trump supporter.
I think he has given as much to this country as anybody that was in the group of the Founding Fathers.
Are you concerned that Donald Trump could get elected again?
Oh, hell yeah.
Jan Howard is not in the majority in this Republican stronghold. Amidst the Swedish pastries, we heard again and again concern about inflation.
As a business owner, I worry about the increased cost of everything. Everything. Here we're at the bakery, the prices are going up.
Desiree Van Bogert, a chiropractor and mom of 3, also worries about something even deeper, a sense that the rest of the country is moving on without her.
Anoka is such a small town community, and I think a lot of people here are seeing so much change in the world and the changes that are coming about, and it's happening so fast.
And for voters like Desiree, only one candidate can help.
As a small business owner, I definitely think Donald Trump is sensitive to the small business owner. It really feels like the regulation and the fees and the rapid inflation as a small business owner is really tough under Biden.
Which candidate do you think will do the best job for the economy when it comes to the presidential race?
Donald Trump.
We were in the midst of interviewing small business owner Tracy Strombeck when shouting interrupted.
COVID was a big hit, and that didn't have anything to do with it.
Get rid of that brainless Trump.
COVID has hit.
He's an idiot.
After finishing our interview with Tracy,
Donald Trump represents American freedoms and life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
we brought the off-camera shouter on camera.
I heard the person sitting here saying something good about Trump, and I can't say anything good about that man. I really can't.
And Sarah Bard says she has listened to the former president.
His remarks the other night on TV, he said, the suburban housewives love me? What does that mean politically? And what is the basis for that?
What is as interesting as what we heard in Anoka County is what we didn't hear from Republicans. No one brought up on their own abortion, nor did they bring up former President Trump's legal problems. A few did bring up immigration and the border wall. But the overarching concern from every Republican was the economy and the impact of inflation. Democratic voters, on the other hand, their main concern was Donald Trump being reelected. They did not bring up any of Joe Biden's policies. So it was really interesting.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be beyond interesting the next 7 months for sure.
Yes.
So.
And we'll be going all around the state to do this.
Great.
All right. Thank you, Esme.